My name's Carly Abbott. I'm the VP for IT, Portfolio, Delivery and Business Enablement. I've been in the group now for coming up 8 years. So my background is actually from project management. So I was doing project management in the UK before I came out to Dubai. I was lucky enough to be on a couple of global projects before moving out here for various other organisations. But technology was where all of the interesting programs were. They were the most complex deliveries, they had the global reach. It just felt more exciting than some of the other work I was doing at the time. So I sort of shifted into technology from a delivery perspective rather than kind of coming up the ranks like some of our system engineers or our architects, which I'm lucky enough to work with in our organisation. So it is true, IT and aviation is a very male-dominated industry, but I never felt that that was an issue for me. You know, I've been lucky enough to work in organisations where there might have been barriers to entry just because there was no representation, but there was nothing actually stopping me going and doing that. So I think one of the things I would say is just because there isn't any women working in those areas, it doesn't mean that there's a number of people who want to go and do it. It's just about making sure that we have a few people in those places bringing others in, and seeing that representation I think is really important. Focusing on the transferable skills that you have. Emirates was actually my first job in aviation. I was lucky enough to work in some operational environments that have a lot of parallels before, but I generally don't think I realised until I was here how many parallels there really were. We've got huge computers running the aircraft and the operations themselves, the logistics on the ground. There's lots of things that actually, from a technology perspective, from a process that you see that you're trying to make work in our technology platforms are really, really similar. So I think not having the aviation experience should never ever be something that holds you back. And I think if I look back to my younger self, I would probably say those things shouldn't have even been a concern. You know, shouldn't even have been in front of my mind that that wasn't the experience that I had when I was bringing to the table, because I had so many other things to offer.